If you can believe it, we're in the middle of October here in British Columbia. That usually means we've had the first snowfall of the season and it's time to dig out the snowshoes. While I have no complaints about an extended summer, it's easy to see the severe impacts this drought is having on the salmon population of the Pacific Northwest. Record low rainfall has meant rivers and reservoirs across the province are running critically low. Nowhere is this more evident than when paddling over the remains of an old-growth forest normally tens of feet below the waterline. For the next 2 days, I'm on a solo adventure to explore and fish my way through a new area of the backcountry. I don't have a specific route in mind, but there's a few promising beach spots I found on the satellite imagery. To get a more detailed picture of what's above and below the water, I normally use topographic maps and bathymetric charts. I then overlay an hour-by-hour weather forecast to get an accurate view of exactly what's around me. It's sometimes a little overkill, but it gives me peace of mind during bad weather and on extended multi-day expeditions. After crossing the main channel of the lake, my board ran aground in the deep mud coating the floor of the lake. With a less than graceful recovery, I was once again moving through the eerie forest of stumps. For those of you wondering why there are so many tree stumps, it's because this forest was razed and flooded back in 1922 to make way for a hydroelectric reservoir. While I don't particularly fancy my odds in the current conditions, I never pass up an opportunity to throw a line in the water. Unfortunately, the warmer water temperatures have pushed the fish down into the deepest and coldest parts of the lake. This helps the fish keep cool, but makes them a lot less likely to chase a spoon through the shallows. After 30 minutes without a bite, I reeled in my line and headed for a beach close by. I wouldn't normally pick a camp spot so exposed to the weather, but with the light winds in the forecast, it was worth the risk. I'm really happy I took the time to come out here this weekend. It's easy to slip into the comfort of a routine and make excuses that it's not worth it for only one night. As I explored the beach, I came across an interesting set of tracks leading straight through the middle of where I wanted to camp. My best guess is a wolf or coyote, but let me know down in the comments if you think differently. Satisfied with my home away from home, it was time to perform the well-oiled dance of setting up camp. Before we continue with this episode, I did want to let you guys know that we've recently released our new line of merchandise. We have hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts and much more. It's really high quality and I'm super proud of the finished products. If you're interested in supporting the channel and the content I make, it would mean a lot if you go check it out. The link is on the screen below. Now let's get into the rest of the episode. While the trade-off is colder temperatures, fall also means the end of the provincial fire ban across most of BC. It's amazing how the simple act of building a fire gives you a sense of security and a feeling of coziness. With the darkness closing in, I opened a bottle of red and relaxed by the fire. I awoke bright and early the next morning to get a head start on the day. I don't have a particularly challenging route, but it will still take around 5 hours of paddling and driving to get out. Savouring every last moment of today's paddle, I picked my way back through the enchanting wilderness. Although the fishing turned out to be a bust, I still had an awesome time in the backcountry. I'm always amazed by how just a few nights off the grid can completely change your perspective on everyday stresses. Thank you so much for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed this episode. My name is Chris, and this is the Cedar Cabin Society.